After driving around here in Summerville, realizing that no one was selling hot dogs except for a franchise, and absolutely no one was doing fish tacos, I thought I'd give it a shot, especially where I grew up. I thought, well, if the town's supportive, we should do okay. And we opened up, and since day one, it just took off. People were very responsive and very supportive of me here in Summerville. It was nice to come back and know that people kind of still knew my name and knew my family. When I sat down to try to come up with these hot dogs and what to put on the hot dogs, I was trying to think of my dad and the things that he would love. I mean, love bacon, love hot dogs. I'm a coleslaw freak. And I just thought, hey, let's put it all together. So with the bacon, blue cheese coleslaw, the cheese sauce, which is just Velveeta, it's nothing, you know, it's no mysterious cheese sauce. It all really works. I got lucky with that, I really did. I think most people are impressed that I took something that was, you didn't have to market. Everybody knows what a hot dog is. And we took it and just started being really creative with it. And I think anybody that starts a restaurant today, they need to focus on that. Take something that people know, whether it be steak or comfort food like, you know, mashed potatoes and fried chicken, and just do something different with it that people haven't seen before. The chili's pretty simple, but what's different about it, I kind of give it the little Cincinnati, Ohio twist with a little bit of cinnamon. It's ground beef, onion, yellow mustard, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, gosh, sometimes I forget, diced onion, and then at the end we finish it with a little cinnamon, not too much obviously, but it really comes together. It takes, I would say 45 minutes to an hour. The cheese sauce is, I started making my own. When we first opened up, I was making a cheese sauce with the whole flour and butter and making a roux and adding the milk and the whole deal. And we found out that we got so busy we couldn't keep up. And a friend of mine said, I don't know why you just don't use Velveeta, just doctor it up a little bit, because everybody, who doesn't like Velveeta? It melts easy and it's easy to work with. So we add a little crushed red pepper and black pepper to it, and that's it. And it makes the chili and that together just kind of melts together, and it makes a highly unusual flavor that I've never had a hot dog with cheese and chili that tastes like ours anywhere, and I think that was just a lucky break that we got from those two ingredients. The blue cheese slaw, I don't try to make a slaw dressing because I don't think there's one out there better than Duke's. I mean, it just really is sweet and just tangy enough to make coleslaw what coleslaw should be. And it's really simple. We use a little celery seed, black pepper, Duke's slaw dressing, and mix it together, and the longer it sits, the better it gets. The blue cheese thing came because I wanted a whole nother level of coleslaw, and I took a chance with the whole blue cheese coleslaw thing. I started doing that back in the late 90s, mixing like goat cheese or blue cheese into slaw, working at the country club trying to do things different, even adding things like cranberries with goat cheese and making coleslaw. It works really well with this hot dog because of the sweetness from the chili, the cheese melting, and then you also have the two types of cheese, which would be the Velveeta and then the fresh crumbled blue cheese. And then, I mean, everything is better with bacon. So we fry our bacon, We throw it on the grill, toss it around a little bit, it's sprinkled with bacon, and then just crispy onions on top just to get that crunch. So you've got the whole sweet, savory, crunchy, salty, everything. And I think that's what makes it so good, is it's got everything you need in one bite. And by the time people get to the end of it, they're full.
We had a couple Morgans here.
Yeah, I had the
couple Roosevelts.
French fries, rock.
Seasoned fries. The
Guinness onion rings were very, very good. And my Morgan was exceptionally good with the mac and cheese added with the good crunchy hot dog.
And then Kim can't stop eating her salad.
So even a salad was delicious here.
Very good.
And to top it off with the sweet potato fries.
Yes.
Seasoned perfectly.
I have bacon, cheese,
ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise.
yeah.
Kind of a self-built hot dog.
The Franklin Pierce was my favorite while I was pregnant with him, and recently I like the Frankie J. It has like pineapple and ham and a spicy barbecue sauce on it.
Any restaurant owner or people that have been successful in the restaurant business, there's no way, if they take all the credit, there's no way that should ever happen. And I hear all the time that the food's good, but the reason I come back is the people that work for you.
Oh, it's a lot of fun working in the kitchen. We get to do a lot of stuff back there, make tons of food. I get to learn how to make a new thing every day. I've learned how to make hundreds on hundreds of things working with Perry over the years. It's been an awesome experience.
This is definitely it's not what I imagined this job to be, but in a good way, because I'm really not a person that likes to get my hands dirty, but ever since I've started working here, it's basically opened me up a lot to a lot of new things, especially in the kitchen, because I can't cook at all.
I honestly think this is the best first job in any type of job, to be honest, that anybody can get into, because it builds character, builds responsibility.
The window that you see behind me is all about people's perception of what goes on in kitchens. My thing is with a family-owned mom and pop restaurant is, if you hide from the customer and it is a popular place and it gets busy and their food takes a long time, most of the time that becomes a complaint you can't overcome, and it closes a lot of restaurants because they think that you're back there either smoking a cigarette or doing something you shouldn't be doing. So therefore the big open window right behind where people order lets people know that we're really busy. They know we're really busy. They see the tickets back there. They know that there's a lot of orders in front of us, and they hear us talking and conversing and trying to get this food to them as fast as possible.
I really like your foot tonight.
Tommy?
I see Perfectly Frank's being here for a long time. That's my hope. I would like it to be here 20 years from now. I would like for the people in this town to still be coming here, their grandkids be coming here, their great-grandkids. I would love to buy the land and where we are right now and keep it here forever. So to be totally honest with you, where I want this to be, I definitely want this particular place to stay here and be on Main Street, USA, downtown Summerville, right outside of Charleston, attracting people to help the tourism and what goes on here. But I don't want it to go away for any other reason than, people just stop supporting it. At this point, I just can't see that happening.